Said to be one of the greatest baseball players to ever come out of Connecticut, Johnny Schoolboy Taylor played back in the 30s.
It's a Connecticut history we're loving talking about tonight. Tonight there was a vote to name this field behind us at Hartford's Colt Park after him. NBC Connecticut's Leslie Mays joining us live from Hartford with more on what they decided. Leslie.
Mike and Keisha, Johnny Schoolboy Taylor, he was a student here at Bulkeley High School before the grandparents of some of the school's current students were even born, and that is part of what makes this whole renaming so special. Soon a field not far from where I'm standing is going to bear the Taylor name, and so many people are so excited to teach about the legacy of this local legend.
And let us all try to be more like Johnny to make the world a kinder and a more loving place.
A baseball giant from Hartford kept out of the national record books because the sport he loved was still segregated in his day. Today got some much overdue recognition in the city council.
Unanimous consent to name Colt Park number 9 after Johnny Taylor, a Hartford living legend, a national civil rights icon. Thank you very much.
This field at Colt Park, in the shadow of his alma mater, Bulkeley High School, will soon carry his name. Johnny Schoolboy Taylor was born in 1916 and is said to be the greatest baseball player to ever come from the capital city. But because the color lines in baseball hadn't yet been broken, he made a career for himself playing in the Negro, Cuban, and Mexican leagues, refusing offers from 2 major league teams who wanted him to deny his African-American heritage and say he was Cuban.
In spite of the racism, he just kept taking the higher road, and he just kept persevering. And I think today we still are struggling with certainly a lot of racism and classism.
Supporters of the renaming gathered hundreds of signatures to present to the council. Weston Ulbrich of the Greater Hartford Twilight Baseball League was one of them and read a letter on behalf of Taylor's daughter Lynette today.
He was and is a role model for all times, and especially for Hartford's multi-ethnic citizens who deserve to know his story.
And you may be wondering how Johnny got that Schoolboy name as a nickname in the neighborhood. Well, his daughter tells me that part of it may have been because of his ability, his excellent ability at baseball at such a young age. Now, as far as this renaming goes, we're expecting it to happen in short order, and people tell me that in addition to the field being renamed for Johnny Schoolboy Taylor, they also want programming to come along so that there won't just be a sign there bearing his name, but also students who play on the field will know exactly who this legend was. We are live tonight in Hartford. I'm Leslie Mays, NBC Connecticut News. Mike, we'll send it back to you.
Getting honored for taking the high road. Thank you, Leslie. Love that story.